Hey everybody, quick video. Well, it's going to be a little bit long because there's a lot to cover, but I'm going to go over things pretty quickly because there's a lot to cover and I have to go on vacation in a couple hours. So I just wanted to hurry up and get this out so you all are aware that things are happening. So we have Malgus and Ben in the shop right now. I think it looks like for 6 more days. You can go ahead and click the video here to watch my analysis about that and whether or not you want to pick those up. I'm not going to get into that here, just want to let you know that they're all live. Then we have some other things as well. We got bonus drops coming in. If we go over to the game, we can go ahead and go to that notification in the newsletter. Bonus drops for pirates being at Relic 3. It's the new pirates, the 4 that have come out already. Brutus, Kix, Captain Athano, and Quiggled. This is September 5th to September 7th only. And it's very strange that you have to have those characters at Relic 3 to unlock. We haven't really seen something like that before that I'm aware of. So far the data mine, we do not know what the actual rewards are going to be. We just know that the characters are going to be required. Right now Captain Athano is the one I have. And I don't know that I can have many more. Let me go check real quick. Oh great, the connection was lost. I think I might be able to get Quiggled only just because I've been pulling Quiggled non-stop in these air battles. I think we have one more tomorrow. And then I think we might get another set of air battles before the thing's over. So that might affect your ability to Relic 3 the characters. Let's see real quick. Quiggled is Relic 2 and I cannot go up to Relic 3. So I'm like 34 shards away. So I probably won't be able to get that one either. Unless it's just more Quiggled in the air battles. But hopefully some of you guys have some way to take advantage of something. Hopefully there's something good on Captain Athano's bonus drop. Not entirely sure at the moment, but hey, keep an eye out for that. We'll know more to come. I think the data mine will eventually figure out what's there before the event actually drops. So that's something to look forward to. Next thing I want to cover is Pirate King Hondo's new requirements. We got good news. With the third set, apparently we are not going to do that whole escalating marquee. Brutus at 7, Vane at 8, Silvo at 9. As you can see here, Vane is required at Relic 7 instead of Relic 8. So I think that's ultimately a good thing. I think it's a huge win rather than having to super Relic new characters. Instead, we get to Relic 9 General Kenobi, which is a pretty decent R9, and he upgrades the negotiator, so that's pretty good as well. I'm happy to do that, and most people have him at Relic 8 because of General Kenobi. I think it was General Kenobi, or not General Kenobi, Jedi Master Kenobi's requirements. Could be wrong on that, but either way I think that's a pretty friendly Relic 9. Same with Gas, I think that's pretty friendly, and we're sticking with R7 for the new pirates, so that's gonna help I think a lot of people be able to get this character a lot quicker in that regard. So we got Silvo coming in the next batch, and then who knows what is going to be there. Some are speculating Dooku might be a Relic 9 requirement there. So keep an eye out for that. Some people are saying we already need him at Relic 8, so that's unlikely, but I cite General Kenobi being at Relic 9, and we already need him at Relic 8 for a Galactic Legend. Gas being at Relic 9, and we already need him at Relic 8 for a Galactic Legend. So I don't think that's completely off the table, honestly. And it seems like they're going with this whole Clone Wars episodic appearance type thing with Gas and General Kenobi. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Dooku based on the Clone Wars episodes. Okay, that's our third set of Pirate King Hondo Rex. We have new Lightspeed tokens. We'll go ahead and go over to the picks for those. We got the Smuggler one, which we already kind of knew about, which is going to be coming. I don't know when it's going to be dropping yet, but these are supposedly the eligible units. These have changed in the past a little bit, if I remember correctly, so they may be still subject to change. Not entirely sure, but right now it looks like Hondo Naka and we're going to be at Relic, what Relic here? 5? It should be Relic 5 all the time, I think. Yeah, I think the Kyber Lightspeed tokens are just Relic 5 flat. I think that's just a rule. So Hondo Naka is going to be big, one for the Galactic Legend requirement, but also a requirement for Dr. Aphra. Skiffguard Lando. Oh yeah, I could zoom in here. Look, well, how about that? Is that showing up? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Skiffguard Lando, requirement for Jabba. Veteran Smuggler Han requirement for Rey or Kylo. No, I think it's SLKR. Zori is good to have, not a requirement, I don't think, for anything. I can't remember off the top of my head. There's too many characters in this game. This is an opportunity to get young Lando up, young Han for the special mission, Kira for the special mission, Dash for Star Killer, and Dash is just good in general, and Outrider. So I think that's also leading to Profundity and Jabba. Vandor Chewbacca wouldn't be bad to have up there to go with Dash. Sana is a requirement for Dr. Aphra as well. Enfys Nest is going to be kind of going with the Maz team, I believe, most likely. So yeah, there's a lot of good options here. We don't know what the pricing on this is yet, but if it's $15 again, I think there's going to be a little bit of good value here depending on where you're at in the game and what you need for your roster. I think I'm pretty set on these, so I probably won't get this, but I think a lot of people will be able to expedite some farms, especially with like Profundity with Dash and stuff. So I think this will be a good one for people. There's a lot of value in this one. Next one I want to go over is the new one that seems to be here, is the Imperial Remnant one, which is interesting because it has 3 characters, the Night Trooper, Captain Enoch, and Death Trooper, that are required for Galactic Legend Ahsoka Tano. So that's pretty great. And then we have some really all-star kind of characters in Death Trooper, Moff Gideon for sure. People are using Death Trooper a lot more now. Scout Troopers needed for Leia. So I mean, there's a lot of value in this one, and these are more newer characters. We're bordering on the edge of the Legacy era, going into the Apprentices era, I think, with these. And we saw Morgan Elspeth was neglected from the last Lightspeed token, so it's interesting in this one we are still going with that newer age of characters. I can't remember which came first. I want to say that Night Trooper came first, Death Trooper Peridea came second, and Captain Enoch came third, and then we had the Great Mothers and Morgan Elspeth later. So it's not quite as close as Morgan Elspeth, but it's getting up there. So, but just interesting, something to keep an eye out. I might grab one of these if I don't grab one of the new Lightspeed bundles. So we can go ahead and get into that with the new Lightspeed bundles. Whoops, there we go. New Lightspeed bundles, we have quite a few, quite surprising. The most surprising is probably the Leia one. Now, I don't know how much there's really a Leia Lightspeed bundle. This is a little misleading. If you remember way back when, at the beginning of the Lightspeed bundles when they first came out, there was a Rey Lightspeed bundle and a BB-8 Lightspeed bundle. There wasn't a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren Lightspeed bundle, if I remember correctly. But because BB-8's event needs first order characters, the BB-8 Lightspeed bundle was basically the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren Lightspeed bundle with a few things missing, right? So I think veteran Smuggler Han was in a different Lightspeed bundle. I think it was in the Jedi Training Rey Lightspeed bundle, not the Rey Galactic Legend Lightspeed bundle. So there's all kinds of wishy-washiness, and it was kind of spread out over 3. They're redoing that again, only on a much, I want to say, unforgiving scale, right? So we have a lot of Lightspeed bundles. Let's go check them out. I guess we could start with the one that's technically Leia's, if it's here. Leia's Rebel Lightspeed bundle. I'm not looking. Oh yeah, I am looking at the right thing. Okay, Leia's Rebel Renegade Lightspeed bundle. This is not a ton of characters. This is 6 characters at Relic 7. Just for, you know, posterity, let's go ahead and look at the game real quick and go over to Leia's Lightspeed bundle requirements, or not Lightspeed bundle requirements, GL requirements. So we got Captain Rex at Relic 7 there. We need that. Okay, so it was Captain Rex. I mean, I could kind of adjust this a little bit. 1 second. Let's see if I could just. Hey, okay. Yeah, for right now, we'll just kind of scoot this over. Okay, so you need Captain Rex at Relic 7, Lando Calrissian at level 5, but the bundle gives it to you at level 7, so kind of unnecessary. Admiral Akbar's needed at Relic 3, but this is giving it to you at Relic 7, so it's kind of selling you things quite a bit that you don't need in this Lightspeed bundle, which is fine. I mean, the other Lightspeed bundles did too, but this is just limited to 6 characters, so it's kind of like, what? Captain Drogon is needed at Relic 7, so that's fine. And then Lobot is needed at Relic 3. This one gives you a level 7. You will probably never use a Relic 7 Lobot, but hey. And then 3PO Chewie at Relic 7. Okay, so it gives you a decent amount, but the problem is there is, what, 15 requirements here? And this gives you 6. So is this really a Leia Lightspeed bundle? Or this is just like a chunk? This is 1/3 of the characters that you need, if that. Or well, about that. So, okay, let's go ahead and look at how we're gonna get the rest of the Leia Lightspeed bundle then. We're gonna go ahead and go over to these other Lightspeed bundles. We got C3PO, which is gonna give us Nisa at Relic 7. This one is a little interesting because the previous Lightspeed bundle, if I remember correctly, I actually got that one and it got everything to Relic 3. This one is getting it up to Relic 7. That's a huge jump in terms of relic materials. And I would never otherwise gear up or relic these characters up to Relic 7. So I'm considering this one because that's just a lot of relic materials that I'm never going to use otherwise. That's a lot of signal data that I could just kind of get. Do they have use? Kinda, sorta, probably not in like any PvP setting. I wonder what they could do in territory battles. That could be interesting. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is a GP bump, if nothing else. But I don't know. I might get it. I might just get it because that'd be fun to have like Relic 7 Ewoks get a little bit closer to Chirpa's goals. No, not Chirpa's goals. Gerbil's goals, where he has all Relic 9 Ewoks. So. I don't know. I'm iffy on this one, but this is what you have to do if you want to go ahead and get Princess Nisa up to Relic 7. And it comes with Wicket too. I think we needed Wicket if we go back and look at the game. Yeah, Wicket is right there, needed at Relic 3. And Chief Chirpa was also needed at Relic 3. So another practice of selling you way more relics than you need on these characters. Okay, and then we still have a lot of pieces to go. So we can get a lot of those pieces via the Shadows of the Empire Lightspeed bundle. Let's see what was here that we needed within the relic requirements. Let's see, we have well, I mean, Lando and Akbar are in this one too at the relics they actually need to be, which is Relic 5. And then you have, it's supposed to, wait, is Captain Han Solo in there? No, Captain Han Solo is not in there. And Commander Luke Skywalker is a journey guide character. So actually it's just Akbar and Lando basically. But these characters would help you get, I think to some degree, get you Commander Luke Skywalker, which would then get you Commander Luke Skywalker for Leia's requirements. A little bit backwards and forwards there, but I mean, yeah, this does help somewhat. We saw similar things with, you know, characters used to unlock other legendaries in previous ones to go ahead and unlock the GL. So that's just how it's going to be. This one also comes with ships, and you get like 4 ships. Somewhat useful. I mean, they're still used in Profundity for sure, so at some access, but it also helps you get Emperor. It's supposed to be to help you get Emperor Palpatine and Grand Admiral Thrawn. I think previously this only came with the Phoenix. I could be wrong on that, but I think they came with the Phoenix for the most part. Maybe I didn't realize it because I just already had these at Relic 5. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of value in this pack, especially for a new player. So that's something to keep an eye on. And then we have the R2-D2 Lightspeed bundle, which you need R2-D2 for Leia's requirements. So that will help you go ahead and get R2-D2 to unlock, kind of what we were talking about before with Commander Luke Skywalker a little bit. But this one is pretty valuable as well, just because, I mean, Imperial Troopers, they pack a punch. Getting Dark Trooper up to Relic 7 is pretty juicy. He's really packs a punch at Relic 8. We don't use them so much anymore, but every now and then there's a Datacron that kind of goes wild. But again, how this is tied to Leia right here is the Scout Trooper at Relic 7, which you need. Right, so it's like, I think it's almost all the requirements except Boosh that are in these bundles. Oh, and Rolo. Rolo's not included. Captain Han Solo's not included. And let's see what's at the top here. Yeah, so it's pretty much Captain Han Solo and Rolo that you would need to go ahead and whoopsie. That you would need to go ahead and get Leia off for, or not Rebel. Yeah, Galactic Legend Leia Organa farming. So that's a ton of different Lightspeed bundles. I don't know what the prices in America is. I think that's going to be like $25 over the 28.50 in euros. I don't know what the conversion of there is, but it's something around there. It's like $20 or $25. It is real money, and it is a lot of useless characters, but there's also some useful characters. I'm on the fence. I kind of want to get the R2D2 Lightspeed bundle because, well, I mean, if we go over to the game real quick and look at my Imperial Remnant, I think I'm lacking a lot of those relics, and it's just a lot of signal data that I don't have to worry about. And I mean, there's probably going to be other things in the game, right? I mean, we're still speculating that there's going to be a GL Thrawn. Are any of these characters going to be needed for that? So I actually got Death Trooper up and Dark Trooper up a little bit, but still, that's 4 relic levels for Stormtrooper, right? No, Stormtrooper wasn't included. 4 levels for Dark Trooper, 2 levels for Death Trooper, 2 levels for Moff Gideon, and then that's it, right? Where is Range Trooper? Oh, this is... Oh, it's not an Imperial Remnant. I was thinking of the Lightspeed token. It's not an Imperial Remnant bundle. Okay, so it's a what is it? Imperial Trooper bundle, basically. So Range Trooper would be another 4 levels, and Short Trooper would be another 2 levels. That's 2, 4 plus 4 is 10, plus 2 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So, and I already have Scout Trooper. So 14 relic levels, and I mean, we're pushing Relic 6 and Relic 7. That's a lot of signal data and a lot of relics. I think I'm gonna get this one. $25, get it out of my hair, get some power in my squad, start being able to use these characters in different tiers of the territory battle. You know, I'm not too mad at that. I think that's pretty good. Especially, I'm really excited about the Dark Trooper getting up there because I think he could pack a huge punch. Let's see what else we can go ahead and look at. This one is going to be huge for new characters. It does nothing for older, or not new characters, new players. Doesn't do much for older players at all, but it's absolutely great for newer players. If they just coming in the game, that's going to get you a lot of power, and the Rebels is going to unlock a couple of legendary characters. It's going to operate the Home 1 fleet is going to be big early on. I'm talking about pretty new game characters, but I don't think you could go wrong with some of these Lightspeed bundles. At the end of the day, they're designed to be great value, right? Like, and this is providing a ton of value. It may not be as much value as it used to be. It may not be as much value as it was at like $15, but I think that's when the Phoenix one was. I think the Phoenix one was only $15, but it was just the Phoenix. So I don't know. And then C-3PO, I think this is going to put C-3PO's event, which could already be a little bit annoying on easy mode. And then also, you get all these Relic 7 Ewoks. I don't know what they could do, but I might apply Sherpa's Omi just to troll. But, and then you have this one, which gives you admittedly 1, 2, 3 good characters at Relic 7. 3PO, Chewie, Drogon, and Captain Rex. So there's value here. You can't deny the value. That's where I think we're at. Okay, I think I covered all the stuff that I wanted to cover. There's still tons coming to the game. We got Captain Silvo. The new Vane is going to be a huge tank probably for that Pirate King Hondo squad. It's going to help out a lot of people for the raid. We don't really need help. We just got our first max crate of this new raid. Shout out to the guild. We're like, I think we're 22nd. Let's go look. Let's see if they upgraded those leaderboards. Ah, not legacy raids. Ew. Ew. Global leaderboard. Yeah, we're 25th overall, so not bad. We went way over the 520 that we needed when we had everybody really try their asses off, and they did. They pulled it out. We almost got it like the first day, so huge effort on their part. But Pirate King Hondo and the Pirates is just going to make that even more on farm mode. So we're moving on now to territory battle and looking at Malachor platoons. So that's our new plan after Pirate King Hondo. I mean, we're going to get Pirate King Hondo first, but we're still looking at those R9s for Malachor. So 45 stars, 46 stars, 47 stars incoming. But yeah, all right, everybody, like this video if you got usefulness out of this. Hit the subscribe button for more content guides like this, and hit the notification bell so you know when they go live. I'm gonna go have a good vacation. I'll see you all around. Bye.